Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. I am behind. I've been a little rootless. Wait, expired. Hang on, we can fix that. Yeah, so I've been... We can fix this live. Except we're not live. I've been a little rootless. I've had to uproot where my computer is at because our house got completely full of visitors. And so I've not really had a great place to record, and I don't have the best place to record, but it is a place to record. If it sounds very tinny, like I'm in a small box, it's because I effectively am. I'm out in a trailer. But it's what I've got. And now we're going to make up some days. I missed a few days. So yeah, 20th through the 22nd, and we'll try to do that in an hour so that the last one will at least be on time. But yeah, let's see how it goes. It's very hot in here. And yeah, let's go. So, for the 20th of August, we're killing 3 glitchers officers while avoiding alarms as much as possible. We are glitch sick, technophobe, and silent. Got a short blade to bash around with, glitch trap, and emergency shield. Technophobe, silent. I took in some of that information. Let's go. How loud is the game volume? That's low enough. Alright. Alright, target flees, but we're avoiding alarms. Heat sensor, emergency shield, autopilot. Finding that I've got a basket maybe in the way. We'll see how it feels. Yeah, no, this is in the way. One sec. Alright, that'll be a little bit better. Okay. Let's look at this. Target flees, short blade, yada yada yada. Have that. We'll see how well I can dock on this one. Wow, this is such an empty galaxy. There is a slight delay in the audio for me, I'm noticing. Shouldn't be a huge problem, but it'll be a little bit annoying. And then I stabbed myself. Alright, avoiding alarms, and we got an emergency shield right there. We got a glitch trap if we do need to get someone out. Emergency shield there. Crate up there. Target's right there, and they also have the key, so it really incentivizes me going down. And this wire's in the way, so I'm going to unplug my phone. See, my most pressing concern is just getting you dead. So we'll focus on you first, pick up your gun. We're not shaky. Thought about getting the sword first, but I do want to make sure that you don't shoot me. That would be bad. Alright, pick it up, grab that, and we go stab. I wonder if the audio is delayed on your end. Or if it's just something to do with the way my headphones are set up. Pick up the key, that's important. And then, yeah, it's either go down here for a key or go over here for a key. So we'll go this way. Give you a shot. Give you a shot, hopefully. Probably toss a short blade down at you will be the most efficient. Yeah. And then we only need to assassinate. So we can just go guns a-blazing down here. Perfect. And then it's gonna be silent, but a shotgun. Ooh, a super shotgun. Alright, that's pretty handy. And then you're a little difficult to shoot, so I think we throw the swords down to you as well. There we go. And then we wait for half a second. Not a little less than that. Stealth shield, that's relevant. And we get more glitch trap. A little redundant, but more ways to take care of shielded people is not bad. We can't leave through the fuel barrel because the alarm is still armed. So we just slowly make our way over here. Alright, 14 seconds. That feels about right for a short blade. Dashing through. I don't think I recall what my docking speed was. It didn't stand out to me, so it was probably like 3 or 4 seconds. Heat sensor, target flees once again. Defender, we can take care of them with our glitch traps. Get off just a billion standard Preston rounds. Alright, is it still recording and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go. This galaxy is so empty. Doop, doop. 3 seconds, very nice. Okay. Shoot all of them. Maybe go for crate. We can send you out into space, or go down here. That's a pretty easy key, and the target's right there, so yeah, we'll go down. The only question is, do we go for this crate? We're going down anyways, that makes a little more sense. I don't think I need stealth shield on this one. Shotgun's kind of helpful. And then these guns are getting redundant, so I'll leave one of them behind. I don't need more than 5 glitch traps. Say hi. Say bye. Say die. And now we make the decision. So we can deal with shields, no problem. We're missing a way to bypass doors. Except by, like, glitch trapping someone into a door. And we're missing teleports. We are technophobe. I forgot about that because none of our things are affected by technophobness. And we are glitch sick as well, so Yeah, most of the things that would help us or like would normally help us are the teleporters. It's like teleporters, subverter, key cloner, and slipstream. But with technophobe and the teleporters being out, I think we're probably fine. I just had an idea. I was thinking that I couldn't shoot them because then I'd have to take care of them and they're both in slightly awkward positions. But if you go down... If I aim it correctly and then you go down here, then it works out perfectly fine. But the problem is I have to aim it fine first. Okay, so straight down. Put you straight down. Straight down here would put you straight down there, so I want to go a little bit more to the left. And that is fine. Yay! And they're distracted. They're not going to be going to investigate for a while. And then I can send a couple of these down here. I'm about to sneeze. Or cough. Excuse me, that came on suddenly. Man, there's an extraordinarily high chance that I get sick in the coming week. There have been coughing children running about. There's no way for me to completely avoid them. So I'm likely getting sick. Hey, there's our key cloner. Sure, pick that up, and then we go this way. Toss you out. I don't know why I said toss you out when I was shooting a bullet, but alright. I need to clean this screen. This laptop screen. There's a few specks that are bothering. Alright, that's ship 1 done. Or ship 1. Ship 2 done. Ship 3, we've got heat sensors. Heat sensors? Target fleas, tracker jammer, mini sensor guns, lots of guards. Armor. Everything's got to be armor piercing. Yeah, okay, so we can deal with armor. Let's look at equipment. Need that. Everything else that we want is on our pod, so I guess we don't really have to make decisions there. Alright, decent chance at being able to dock there. Long-range key cloner gets pretty far in. Decent odds, but not great. We also have to consider the heat sensor, and this will be a little easier to dock at than this one. It being a bit further away. But the big but there is if I can't get into that locked door, if I undock, if it's within range of the heat sensor, then I have to slowly drift, and then I have to go all the way around it and then try. That sounds terrible. Okay, we're docking at the normal spot. Okay, it wouldn't have been as bad as I thought, because you only have to drift a little bit, but still. And was it justified? Well, it was justified, but I could have... Wait, no? The key is all the way up here. Okay, so I wouldn't have been able to get in even though the crew is all right there. Okay, yeah. Doubly made the correct decision there. And then, yeah, we can potentially ignore them and just key clone. And we can't key clone in through here. Can we key clone level 2 from ship 1? From room 1? It's 1, 2, and then some. And that's 1, 2, and then some. That's gonna be pretty darn close. Alright, let's look at our target. Target's all the way down there. Can we disable the alarm along the way? And also consider disabling the heat sensor right here. Okay, so we're pretty incentivized to go down this way. And so if we clone level 1, we get level 2. We'll get level 3 by just being around here. We'll get level 4 pretty easily. And that's all we need. So yeah, we can just use the key cloner just fine. Replace one of these, replace one of these. Emergency shields could matter, but well, probably not. So yeah, I'm playing on my laptop right now. And it doesn't quite work where I'm at the moment. But one of the potential options I'm thinking of doing is I have access to my desktop computer. Oh, I have access to my desktop computer. Oh, come on. It's just not in a place where I can actively view its like monitor and stuff and actually look at it. But I can remote into it through Steam Link. Which means in theory I can run OBS and heat signature and record them on my regular desktop itself, but then I'm just doing the audio and keyboard and stuff from my laptop. And I think that would work out. It's really silly. Hey, an extra stealth shield. It's really silly, but I think that would work. We just got a lot of things. Okay, that key's getting too far away, so we're just gonna key clone. And then for once on today's run, we can just disable the alarm, which also disables the heat sensor. And oh, I guess it wasn't at threat of being set off right now anyways, because I can't actually knock you out. Alright, we gotta pick up the pace if we want to be on time for the whole day, though. I like this shotgun. It's not entirely necessary for today, but it simplifies things a little bit. Let's do that. And the alarm, just double checking, is disabled. And for some reason, you're not setting off the alarm. I have no idea why. That is odd behavior. Yeah, I'm gonna do a temperature check in between each ship to see how it's doing. Yeah, that's good stealth. Nope. For the record, when we started, we were at... We can do this. Oh, neat. We were at 81 degrees inside here. Sidewinder doesn't actually help me, except to get into the pod, I suppose. We'll shoot the both of you. Get the pod moving. I turned off the AC for like 3 minutes in preparation, and in that time it had gone from 79 to 81. Alright, and the alarm's not going off. And we don't have to care about the heat sensor because that's disabled. There's no alarms, and we bonk naturally. Boop. Boop. Oh, I missed. Wait, can I fix this? Oh, no, there's no way I can fix this. I should have done this earlier. Should have used the Sidewinder earlier. It's too late now. Now I can use it to maybe... Let's shotgun myself a little bit closer. I shot one of them in space? That's pretty rare. Alright, we leave. For 18 seconds in total. So I have a prediction for the current temperature. I'm gonna say 86. But first we'll look at the scores. Alright, top scores. I managed first place still. Very nice. 43 seconds and 5:98. With 7-2 coming up in second. Basil in third, Cassandra in fourth, and Zazaza in fifth place, making up the top 5. And shoot, I can't look at the previous days. Unless we change our time back a day. And then out of this, open someone else. And daily challenge top scores were me in first place for the 19th with 33 seconds and a 5:99. We got Cassandra coming up in second, Heat Signature in third, Levettville in fourth, and Tedster in fifth place, making up the top 5. And especially nice job for the top 3 for being everybody that got a perfect style bonus. Let's continue on. To the 21st. Game is upset at me. Oh god, the game is upset. Game crashed. For whatever reason, the game really does not like changing galaxies right after a daily challenge run. All right, well, while it's loading, I was right. We're at 86 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, for the 21st of August, we are at... I only got 31 minutes. I don't think I'm getting 2 days worth done in 30 minutes. We're bringing in 3 glitches officers while being seen as little as possible. We are glitch sick, shaky, vindictive NX glitcher. We got a hammer this time. That's nice. Acid trap, crash trap. We got a brick. Can I brick on a laptop? Maybe. Let's go. We got light reinforcements. It's manageable. Gun, heat sensor, emergency shield. All right. I'm feeling like bricking. Bricking's pretty fast. I feel like at least one other person would at least brick the final room. Wait, we can get a 0 second on this, right? A 0 second dock at least. We probably could if we get a tight. Oh, we don't actually need to get a tight one there. We can just brick here and here. But if we brick here, we have a chance at just catching them. We got a crash trap to deal with a potential guy. Alright, so I'm just gonna brick here, try and catch him in space. This is a bad idea, doing this in an unfamiliar environment. But we're gonna do it anyways. Alright, drifting to the left a little bit. So something like that should be fine. Okay, they did not go out into space. A, click S. So that means we can start bricking the other parts. That's gotta be far enough away, right? It's gotta. Alright, don't have to be precise on which one I hit, so we'll just go in like this. I think I hit. Yeah! It'd be pretty hard not to hit a 3-wide thing there. Alright, fix ourselves up. Hold S, don't press D. Okay. And then we just gotta hit the bottom. And don't get ourselves blown up and get our mouse outside of the window. Okay, that ought to be fine, probably, hopefully. What? I'm nowhere. No way. Okay, not sure what happened there. Maybe I wasn't holding down thrust long enough. There we go. Okay, so now I just need to fix our thing and then we can dock for very little time. Alright, and we gotta let it separate. Luckily this time, the pilot still has thrusters available, so they're veering off far away. And we'll be able to actually safely dock without waiting a bajillion years. Okay, let's see if we're anywhere close. We're a little bit close. Could be better. Yeah, kind of annoying because we still need to capture you. What if I, like, leave and then brick here? Is that getting greedy? If I go in here, I do get an extra item. It's probably fine. Oh, it's so nice having a con camera again. Alright, guys, don't shoot me. I come in relative peace, I suppose, except for the guns that you drop. Ah, they're shaky. I might hit the target. Actually, the target's shielded. The target's allowed to see me, so I think I'm just gonna let them shoot. Maybe I shouldn't have. I thought they were gonna shoot sooner. Alright, and then we throw the crash trap now that someone's not in the way. And give you a little bash. Okay, glitch sickness. Naturally, when we're ex-glitcher. If this was assassinated, it'd be great because we could get directly into our pod, but no. Crash beam will be nice. We stash all of these, and then we just gotta drag it out of here. Yeah, I could have saved a fair bit of time by breaking again, but oh well. Alright, we return to pod. 3 seconds isn't the worst. Alright, drop them off, and next we've got glitch dashing, random kit, target fleets. Alright, is the telepad accessible? Probably, yes. So, okay, we can just brick here, and then we got a 0-second dock. Easy peasy. Just line it up. If we go from the front, we don't have any danger of accidentally hitting the target somehow. We do want to get this room in particular. So that we don't have to deal with a locked door. Perfect. Don't press A, that's easy enough. Don't do that, and then hold D. Alright, and yeah, we can just go over here and do the same thing. Let the ships pass away from each other a little bit. And that ought to be good. Nope. Clicked out of bounds. Alright. Get a dock in, and yeah, I can't justify not bricking again on this one. Yeah, that's just... Alright, good. Let some time pass to hopefully get the key carrier back in their position. Alright, so they're still there, and I want to go for this room. They're still patrolling. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be a little sketch. This is gonna be a very sketch. A biggest sketch. Okay, so aim for this. Does it connect to that? Can't remember if these two connected to each other. I'm not going to worry about the key carrier. I'll lose out on item, but that's fine. Alright, this is very sketch, but we're just going to go for it. Alright, what'd we break? We bricked our correct target that we were going for. Very nice. All right, hold S. Why is it not in slow motion? I was thinking I was pressing the wrong button. Why is it not? It's not in slow motion because I'm in the pod. I brick so infrequently in the pod that I forgot that you can't hold slow motion while doing this. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Good to know. That explains why the pod was... That explains why the ship was spinning so freakishly fast while I was doing that. It's because I wasn't in slow motion. Alright, that explains things. Alright, do I use a crash beam here? That seems like a waste. Yeah, shame I can't get your key, but oh well. I might just be bricking on ship 3 regardless. Alright, so just dodge you. Give you a smack. Pick you up. Then drop. Then more glitch trap. That's pretty nice. Toss a wrench to you so you don't see me, and then disable you, and then we're good. We get the wrenches. We get you in here, and then we leave. For 1 second. Yay! Alright, drop them off, and then we've got armor. It's a little worrisome to not be seen by. Random kits, 70 seconds tracker, but we're just gonna be breaking, right? 70 seconds to escape. Gives us at least a couple breaking opportunities. So yeah, we can just break here, and that should be fine, assuming we can break both of those. Or we can break here and here if it doesn't work. But 70 seconds is enough time to do that. Alright. Let's accidentally redock and then pick up items. Sure. And then leave again. And then hop out again. Something that I do have to consider. So if I brick here, they're gonna get tossed out no matter what. Which would give us a chance to catch them. But if we fail, then we just lose. So I think it's best to aim for the right one, bottom one. Should be lined up decently well. We're drifting to the left. Alright, something like that I think will work. Okay, seems we hit our target. And then we fix ourselves, this time with slow-mo. Hold A, and it's always a click. Okay, we got time to test a brick. At least as far as ship timer goes. You've not started panicking yet, but if you do panic and go out there, that could be trouble, but you haven't yet, so we're just gonna pretend like you won't. Let's see, we're pretty far away. Adjust ourselves so that we hopefully don't hit the underside of the target's room, and we're pretty far away. Holding pretty steady, drifting slightly to the right, but I think that'll be fine. And we hit our target! Perfect. Now, hopefully they don't fly into the main ship. It should be fine. They're going a little bit faster, and the main ship will just be slowing down to dock at this point. Hold those. Alright, get our UI back, and we should be good. Alright, the ship is docked and no longer exists. There's almost no chance we do the third day of this in time, with like 10 minutes left. Alright, not getting in through that door. This one leads right to the target. Perfect. They're very close to getting sucked out there, though. Okay, so I need to make sure you don't go flying, so we'll wrench you. Oh, you dropped a hammer. Neat. I'm just gonna send you directly into there. I guess I could have done that on the last ship, huh? And then just send you guys into space just in case you come close to seeing me. Alright, we're good. Alright, we return to pod for 0 seconds. Alright, so yeah, the only real room for improvement was ship 1 if we did another brick. And let's see how we held up with that. We got a 600! Didn't even think about that. Very nice. Alright, we submit. For first place, 0 seconds. 7-2 had 0 seconds on ship 1 and 2. Very nice, but bricked too close to the target, and so probably bricked the room next to the target, either one of the two, depending on how the target panicked, and then didn't catch the target, is what I would guess. So very close to 7-2. If it weren't for that, I would have been in first because I took multiple seconds on previous ships. But in the end, I take the top spot with 6 seconds and a 600 score. Very, very nice. We got Cassandra coming up in second, Eagle Block in third, Eagle O 600 in fourth, and Raz Sylvester in fifth place, making up the top 5 for the 21st. And then finally, we've got the 22nd, and we sure have 12 minutes. Less than 12 minutes. What are we at? 88 degrees. It's gone up less than it has before, but I'm definitely feeling it. Okay, silenced, quick. Okay, so for the 22nd, we got 3, stealing, marble contraption, no C, frail, weak, silence, quick fire, concussive gun, glitch trap, crash trap. Alright. So no bashdashing shenanigans to like make us slow down and measure things out and steal, but we do gotta be not seen. And emergency shields is very bad for that. Alright, not feeling good about doing this super fast. We'll do our best. Doop, doop, doop. Ah. Still 3 seconds. Surprise there. Okay, so peek and shoot. Shoot. Okay. Don't have time for much thinking. So we just gotta do. Don't care about the alarm on this one. Just care about not being seen and getting your shield. That's a worst case scenario for this precise moment. It's quick fire, but that's not quick and no. All right, so we just gotta wait for you, steal your key, and then send you off into space. I can't believe I missed that. Okay, keep an eye on you. Okay, good. I say, but then you're gonna go down. That's fine. You're gonna tattle and probably put on your shield, but if I get you first, we're fine. And then I just glitch you out into the void. That was close. That was very close. Okay. And give you a shot. Should pick things up as well. I really, really need you to not close that door behind you. This is a little louder, but it risks shooting me, but I've got to do this. I missed. I missed the corner. No! Did I make him close it? I made him close it because it was... Ah! No! Alright, I can swap, I suppose. This is a terrible time to use a swapper. But what else do I do? Fuck. Fuck. All this. That's screwed up. Alright, so we got glitched. We're just gonna have you open this for us, I think. Come on, just hit you. It's in the wall. Open the door. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this is a Saturday as well. I forgot about that. Oh, I probably should have swapped with you because I forgot it was a Saturday. And because it's a Saturday, I cannot swap in on ship 2, which makes it a little bit less useful. So I maybe should have used the swapper, but oh well. We're rushing anyways. Okay, very clunky, but we got through it. Alright, drop them off, and we submit. We wrench. We can't use the wrench, jammer, something. Okay. Did I use the target there? Did I check to see what the target thing was? Because I shouldn't have. As it is a Saturday. Oh, that was so close to 2. Okay, only some people are protected. We do gotta make sure we get them, but... should be fine. I had a crash trap. Was that relevant? That was relevant in the first room, wasn't it? That was relevant in the first room. I could have saved myself, but we're rushing. And we don't have time to plan when we're rushing. I did not think this through. Okay, but you lost sight of me. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, you can put up your field and stuff, but you're going on an errand. But we got a key over here. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Grab that, and then we got a long way to walk, so let's do a little bit of speed. I didn't want to, I probably should have just path found here and then sped up all the way. Alright, make sure we get the key, that's most important. And then we can get you. And then finally we can get you. Glad we are not shaky. That would be horrible. Maybe could have considered a swapper there. A swapper from here to here actually would have been pretty insane. Oops. Alright, get ourselves moving up there. Get the pod in. Don't have to worry about the pod exploding, which is quite nice. And we're off. Alright, so definitely had a few time losses here already. Ship 3, we got shotguns, nice. Random kits, tracker, many sensory guns, okay. We pick up just some guns, but guns are nice. And for our final ship, we got a chonker. We might be able to get in with the swapper, and if we can, that would save a good amount of time. So let's try for that. Yeah, 4 minutes. I didn't realize it, but as I was approaching the last ship, I accidentally clicked out of the game, and I thought that I just accidentally clicked out of it, and then I lost like a few seconds of trying to fumble myself in because it didn't pause. But it turns out when I accidentally clicked out of the game, I accidentally clicked on stop recording in OBS, and so I lost the whole last ship. Oops. Didn't miss much, I don't think. It was fairly simple. Just walked in. Okay, so I docked. I was able to swap in, and then just shot some people, and then just walked through, shot some people, and then this is pretty much just walking and shooting people. I think someone had a shield up and I had to like space them or something or other. It's fairly simple stuff. So let's what did I say after that? Let's go to the final where we got no previous days. We had me in first place with 1:14. I guess I don't have to look through all the scores, announce all the scores, because I'll do that on the tomorrow's, but yeah. So something happened on 7-2's end. I'm guessing, were we frail? I could have just barely, I guess I can look at this. Were we frail? We were frail. So yeah, guessing 7-2 just got shot by someone early on. And then lost. That makes the most sense to me. But yeah, here's how it lined up for the final scores, and then I went on a rant and I turned on the AC to see how it sounds differently while recording and stuff. And you can't hear it when I'm not talking, but I'm sure it sounds different when I am talking. And then, yeah. We might continue to be in this recording position for future days, or we might have a different solution in a more audio and desktop PC accessible place. But also maybe not, because it depends on when people are around in the house, because there's a lot of people. I can't record at night in there. I could record at night in here, though. Then at least it wouldn't be getting super, super hot. And then I rambled on a bit, not really making any particular point or anything. Like what I'm doing right now. Anyways, shame we lost the last ship, but we got everything else. And I did manage to finish in time. I managed to finish with more than a minute remaining, which I did not think was happening by the end of ship 2. So, or daily 2. So yeah, we got that as a win. Yeah. All right. I'll have to splice these together. And then, yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. It was like right when I was saying like, see you tomorrow and bye-bye. And then I click off and I go to stop the recording and I realize, wait a minute, it's not going. Did I lose the entire thing? But it was only the last ship. So I got some relief from that. Anyways, enough rambling. See you tomorrow.